If you were on YouTube in 2017, you will likely recognize this thumbnail. For whatever reason, the video infested everyone's YouTube feed that year, so much so that it now sits at over 120 million views. It's a charming little video, telling a sweet story about an overworked salarywoman befriending a snail girl who eventually returns to some mysterious castle in the clouds. The animation here is especially notable because of just how well done it was. Makes you wonder what else the animator behind it has created.
77777.
Good boy. 15. You are about to witness the tying of loose ends.
77777.
It appears I've done a stinky in my undies.
This is Speederoo, and he's one of my favorite internet animators, and maybe just animators in general. Like many before him, he got his start on Newgrounds, posting his first animations to the website around 2012. And you can really feel that Newgrounds energy throughout his entire body of work. It's a beautiful blend of absurdist humor with excellent comedic timing and some goddamn incredible looking animation. His art is just so polished, it feels almost too good for videos that feel like well-made shitposts. I love all of his stuff though. The style of humor is exactly the kind of thing that I resonate with. Sometimes I forget how much his videos have influenced my everyday humor.
Well, if you'll pardon my language, sir, I'm being a real doofus. We're gonna have to bleep that out.
For a while, Speederoo's channel mainly consisted of these type of videos, but that would all change in 2023 when the pilot episode of his new animated series, Punch Punch Forever, released. Punch Punch Forever takes Speederoo's absurd, chaotic style and puts that into an actual storyline, which makes for an incredibly fun watch. In a world conquered by demons from the Akugami realm, there is a set of death games held known as
Infinito Tournament.
where humans must face off against demons in combat. The winner of this tournament will receive any wish that they desire. It follows a girl named Matsumoto Gogo, who joins the tournament in hopes of being the first human to ever emerge victorious. Narratively speaking, the series keeps things pretty minimal. Each episode presents a new challenger that Gogo has to defeat in order to progress further into the tournament. And this structure works perfectly for what the series is trying to do. The whole thing is presented like this lost anime series from the 80s or 90s that someone discovered on some random VHS tape. They do a really good job at capturing that style and overall vibe here. There are even snippets of commercials added that replicate those old VHS tape recordings of TV shows, and at the end of each episode, the fictional subtitler adds a little message for the viewers. People in the comments also play along with this idea, like, look at this comment here. I understand that the VHS to digital copying process is not easy, cheap, or fast. And by uploading this show to YouTube, you risk facing copyright issues with its studio. So thank you for your commitment to posting more of these. Punch Punch Forever was considered lost media before your uploads. This is a hidden gem of its time. I hope you have many more to share. It would be great to see at least one season resurrected from oblivion. It's hard to wrap my head around how gorgeous this series looks, especially when you consider how small the team working on it is. It's chock full of these blink and you miss it type gags, and you have so many wonderfully simple yet expressive character designs. The main attraction is definitely the action though, and it certainly delivers on that. You wouldn't expect a comedy YouTube animation to have such well choreographed fights, but Punch Punch Forever knocks it out of the park in that regard, with a lot of creative combat scenarios and some fluid animation that conveys a genuine sense of weight and impact. Just look at this stuff, man. Punch Punch Forever has no joke become one of my favorite properties to be released these past couple of years. Even the videos just plugging merchandise are some of the funniest shit you'll find on this website.
Hey, you gonna eat those French fries?
However, I've neglected to mention my favorite part of the series so far, that being Speederoo's casting of Sephiroth Sword 57. Seth is a man of many talents. He's a video game reviewer, filmmaker, artist, musician, and much, much more. He is also quite possibly the greatest internet troll slash persona or whatever you want to call it that has emerged on the platform. What makes Seth stand out from others similar to him is his sheer dedication to embodying the character. Just look at the guy, he's so committed to the bit that I sometimes find myself unsure if it's a character or if he's really just like this. While I'm fairly confident that it has to be an act, there's still a part of me that wants to believe he's not. Seth Sama has been doing this for over 11 years now and has spent the majority of that time in relative obscurity. I only discovered Seth when General Sam featured him as a guest on his podcast.
Which weapon do you think is superior? This FN Browning 1922 or this katana?
Oh, I mean, the katana, obviously.
Even after this appearance, he still only sat at around 3,000 subscribers. Clearly, notoriety or attention wasn't what drove him to do this, because he never received any of that. Seth was in it purely for the love of the game. Only in recent times has he gained some well-deserved attention, mostly through short-form content on platforms like TikTok and Instagram, which has been nice to see. My first time seeing his appearance on Punch Punch Forever was such a strange but vindicating feeling. My goat finally made it.
Think before you do something so foolish.
I think it's just incredible to see such a well-made and unique project exist on the platform and be completely free to watch. The internet has allowed some of the most creative and strange works to thrive within it, largely because creators have almost complete creative control over them, and Punch Punch Forever is one of my favorite products to result from this. Unfortunately though, the series seems to be actively suppressed and hidden by YouTube. Looking up Punch Punch Forever for the longest time wouldn't even bring up any of its episodes, only showing Speederoo's other videos or people talking about the series. Recently, the third episode has begun showing up in search results. Granted, you still have to scroll a fair amount to find it. Episodes 1 and 2 still remain hidden though. It really sucks seeing such an incredible piece of content getting treated like this. That being said, Punch Punch Forever is an absurdly well-made and imaginative series whose creator has clearly put their heart and soul into making it. If you haven't seen it yet, give the series a go. Currently only 3 episodes have been made, so it's a pretty quick watch, and a project like this deserves all of the attention that it can get. My name has been Goob, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.